Hello and welcome. Today we are looking at solving equations with fractional terms. Let's get into it. In algebra, the expressions, for example, this one, x plus 3 divided by 4 can be written as this, x plus 3 divided by 4. Okay, you will need that for this lesson. And then half y, same thing as half of something means divided by 2. So half y can be written as y over 2. Okay, let's go into an example. Example 1, solve the equation 4 over p equals 8. We want to find what p is, okay? So if I rewrite the equation, if I have it as 4 over p, let's write the p properly, equals 8. If you look here, the p is dividing here. So we have 4 divided by p. So to get rid of something in algebra, you do the opposite. So to get rid of that p, I'm going to multiply both sides by p. Okay? So you have that. And then you have that. You have to multiply both sides by p. Now we tidy up. P divided by p. So that p will cancel out that p. That's the whole point of multiplying by p, so that I can get rid of the p at the bottom there. So if I tidy up, I'm going to have 4 equals 8p, because 8 times p is 8p. But I'm looking for p, so I'll divide by the coefficient of p, which is 8. So I'll divide both sides by 8. So this is now solving normal equation. We've removed the fraction. So we now have p equals half. Because if you simplify 4 over 8, you'll get 1 over 2. You divide the numerator and the denominator by 4, and that'll give you half. Hope that makes sense. Let's try another example. Okay, so we have this equation here, but we are looking to solve for q. We want to know what q is. If we go back to that first example quickly, yeah, we know that p is half. So 4 divided by half will give you 8, so that works. You can always test your answer if it works or not. Okay, first step here, we want to get rid of this 2. Don't forget that this 2 is dividing 3 into bracket q plus 5, okay? So I will multiply both sides by 2 to get rid of this 2. So I'll multiply both sides by 2. I'm going to use brackets for my multiply here to make it easier. So you multiply both sides by 2. Don't forget, we want to get rid of this 2 at the bottom, which is dividing. All right. Now we've divided both sides by 2. Now this 2 will cancel 2 on top. We'll cancel the 2 at the bottom here. We now have a straight line. Okay, so we now have 3q plus, because we are multiplying the bracket by 3, and then 3 times 5 is 15, plus 15 equals 6 times 2 is 12. And then we will solve this equation as we do to normal equation. So press the pause button and give it a go. Now we have solved the equation. Did you get it right? Q is -1. Well